Hello, dear members of the human family. For nearly 7 years, a silent genocide has been practiced in Anatolia under the Erdogan dictatorship. More than 2.5 million citizens of the Turkish Republic have been targeted for this crime of genocide. Together with their family members, this means at least 8 million people. Today, I will tell you what kind of Turkey Erdoganism has produced through a few simple global indices. Let me first show what kind of state structure Erdoganism has created. This table shows you the extent to which criminal organizations have nests in about 200 countries around the world. The Erdogan regime ranks 6th on the list. Imagine the damage such a regime would do to the international peace order as a member of NATO, the Council of Europe, the European Court of Human Rights, Interpol, the Organization of the Islamic Conference, and many other international organizations. And this is the status of the Erdogan regime in the International Law Index. The product of such a public organization and this law index was the largest open-air prison camp in Europe. So how is the economy under Erdogan's dictatorship? As you know, Erdogan has been in power since 2002. You can see in the graph how the Turkish lira has fared during this period. In fact, the Erdogan regime is at the top of the misery index in the world. Let's look at population movements. One of the most current global problems is the refugee problem. In 2022, citizens of the Turkish Republic made the largest number of asylum applications to Europe in history. Head of the European Union delegation to Turkey, Landrat, said it is impossible to comment on the individual experiences of visa applicants. According to him, the number of applications from Turkey was over 700,000 in 2022, which is the highest number of applications to Europe from a single country in the world. In other words, hundreds of thousands of Turkish citizens are trying to save their lives, property, children, and families from the Erdogan's dictatorship instead of living in their homeland. The Erdogan regime is the regime in which criminal organizations are nesting in the state. The constitutional legal order is being destroyed. People are wallowing in misery, and citizens are trying to save their lives, property, and children. We witnessed a similar regime before the Second World War. As you remember, Hitler rose as a result of the tolerance of other world powers and then massacred millions of innocent citizens. A similar human hunt has been quietly going on for 7 years in Turkey. So I call on all of you to say, we refuse to stay silent to save our world, our human family, from another newborn Hitler. Thanks a lot for listening.